safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any
Oh, say does
From 2K Sports to everyone out there, welcome and Happy New Year. This is Brian Anderson. All right, a moment to check out some numbers for MP.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level score than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
And the starting group for Chicago. We've got Buzelis. Lonzo Ball is out there with MP. Then there's Kevin Huerter. And it's Vucevic in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Wizards, we've got Sarr, Bilal Coulibaly out there with Jordan Poole. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Champagnie at the 4. And with New Year's Day upon us, Grant, what goes through your mind as a player?
Wow, another new year, new possibilities. Time to put it in gear as the NBA action heats up. Teams that survive this stretch run start to become real contenders.
Here's Coulibaly. Here's Sarr. Lays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, this is exactly what you want to see from Sarr. Owning the glass and then finishing the play.
And here's MP. Really played well against Charlotte in his last game. The 3 is up. No luck on that one. Oh, they get a hand on it. Stolen by MP. Picked by Vucevic. Deflected. Coulibaly up and in on the layup.
And that's exactly what you want from Poole. Playing unselfish and finding the open man.
MP outside. Into the lane. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
For Washington, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Champagnie. Here's Sarr. Middleton with it. 4 on the clock. Almost 2 minutes into the first here. No good with a layup. Now Ball. Here's Buzelis. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Pass to Huerter. And it's Poole with a rebound.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Ball against Middleton. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
personal foul.
It's going to be on Lonzo Ball.
A proven champion. Middleton is someone any team would love to have. A great player and a great locker room presence as well.
Stan, it's hard to believe, but the Bulls have not won a playoff series since 2015.
Well, look, Brian, it's hard to win in this league. And when you're rebuilding, trying to find the mix that'll get you over the top is a difficult chore.
Long way from those Michael Jordan glory days. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Washington again can't hit. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Launches it. And it's Poole with a rebound. And it's Washington with the ball. Pass to Champagnie. To the inside. Here's Middleton. Over Huerter. The bank shot, no good. And Ball will bring it up here for the Chicago Bulls. And this squad has managed the unthinkable, stringing together 34 straight wins and eager to add number 35 tonight. To say they're on a heater is an understatement.
Well, I don't say this lightly. This group could very well be one of the best teams I've ever seen. To win this many games in a row is unthinkable. And if I'm in the locker room coaching this group, the one thing I'd be telling my guys is not to get distracted by the record. Stay focused on tonight, just as we have throughout the streak.
And that's a foul called on Kevin Huerter. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
It's Poole on the wing, pounded by Ball. There's a screen. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Coulibaly. That one. Falls.
Yeah, nice ball movement from Poole. Just setting up someone else out there.
MP, the pass to Ball. Screen by MP. And Ball gets it to go.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Washington trailing. Here's Sarr. 9 points in his last outing. Middleton looking around. Pass to Champagnie. Here's Sarr, covered by Vucevic. Shot's good by Sarr.
Yeah, in the lane there. I mean, that's easy money for Sarr.
The Bulls have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. The drive by MP. Pass to Buzelis. Three-pointer. He drops it from range.
And that's a promising shot for Buzelis.
Wizards trail by 3. Here's Sarr to the middle. And a foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Kispert's checked in for Washington.
Into the lineup for your Wizards, number 24.
Poole outside. Back to Kispert. Inside. Here's Middleton. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. Chicago leading by 16. On the court for Chicago. Kevin Huerter out there with Buzelis. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. Then it's MP. And it's Ball in at point guard.
Punching it in on the drive. MP doesn't mess around when he's got a lane to the rim.
Pass to Champagnie. Now here's Kispert. Goes up. It in nice and easy.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
MP drives in, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Holmes.
Basketball.
Vucevic against Holmes. MP outside. Clock at 6. Lets the 3 fly.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Pass to Holmes. Here's Champagnie. Kispert outside. MP against Brogdon. Fires the 3. Buzelis grabs the boards. Holmes, no good. Bulls leading by 16. MP with it. He's picked up by Kispert. And Vucevic slams it in.
Can't be too surprised by this. Vucevic got the room, and he went to work.
The Wizards have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Brogdon feeling it out a bit. Holmes, no good.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
And there's Herder. That's good on the assist by MP. MP's got 3 assists tonight. Here's Carrington, covered by MP. Brogdon from outside, connects from down. Brogdon's got 7 points in the game.
A legitimate threat beyond the arc. Brogdon's sense for when to shoot from there is outstanding.
Ball passes to Herder, fires for 3. He connects, and now he's 4 for 6 in today's game.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Brogdon against Ball. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Brett, we're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
In practice, maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in a real game.
Sadiq Bey, he's checked in for Holmes. MP, the pass to Ball. MP, a screen on Brogdon. There's the 3. Ball no good.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Bey passes to Brogdon. Going inside, and the shot goes down. Brogdon's got 7 points for the quarter.
They've struggled, but hey, you cannot lay it at his feet. Offensively, he's getting it done.
Picked by Vucevic. MP, the pass to Herder. Down low. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Love it when Vucevic attacks with intent. He has the size and strength to dominate around the cup.
Wizards trail by 18. To the left side wing. Ball against Brogdon. Bey outside. Chicago with a rebound. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds in the game. And the call will be on Corey Kispert. That's his first foul of the game. And the Wizards making a change here. Gil's checked in.
Coming onto the floor for your Wizards.
And here's MP from outside. And that one's good. Now 4 for 10.
Yeah, very accurate shot by MP. He must have been drilling these since a young age.
And a special report coming in from Shams Charania, who has news out of Memphis. Shams, what's the latest on the Grizzlies?
Hey, Brian. They've secured Brook Lopez, which could be a major asset for them. Perimeter shooting, high-level defense, rebounding, rim protection. Lopez does it all. They really believe adding him into their front court will elevate their game on both ends.
Always great to hear from you, Shams. Thanks so much. Here's Peeler. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
MP on a mission there to get to the bucket.
The Wizards trail by 20. Here's Carrington. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. His first shot attempt. Ball with the rebound.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Pass to Vucevic. Back to Ball. 5 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. And he can't connect. He's 1 for 3 in this game. And so it's Bey who brings up the ball for the Washington Wizards. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Pelicans at Smoothie King Center in New Orleans. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And one thing you know about Bey, he invites contact.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Chicago?
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And I've also really enjoyed watching them hit the boards, specifically the offensive glass and how they've capitalized on that hustle.
Drills it from deep.
Well, he has owned this quarter, a major reason they're up right now.
Kispert outside. Pass to Middleton. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And as we start up the new year, here's a glimpse at the new power ranking. You look at Dallas, they slipped a bit. Still in the top 10, though.
When I look at Chicago, they continue to look incredibly dangerous. The cohesion and teamwork they show on a nightly basis has a lot to do with that.
Here's Peeler. It's rebounded by Washington. Sarr's got 4 rebounds now. Kispert into the lane and rejected.
When it comes to contesting shots, Buzelis is showing us that he's got...
Great time. Brogdon with a bucket.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important to the spacing.
Vucevic, a screen on Brogdon. Pass to Vucevic. Here's Herter. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. They'll pin that on Chris Middleton.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Koulibaly, he's checked in for Washington. Poole comes in for Malcolm Brogdon. All right, Stan, as you look around the league, who stands out as the best perimeter defender right now?
There's so many good ones. OG Anunoby might be the most versatile. Drew Holiday, Derek White, KCP. Don't forget about guys like Aaron Gordon and Herb Jones, also outstanding.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Hornets was outstanding. He dropped 69 points, and as always, a lot of those points came in bunches of 3. And he had a memorable game. These coaches and fans are still buzzing about it. Just incredible. What's he got for an encore? BA?
Great report there, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
Herter passes to MP. From behind the arc. A rebound by the Wizards. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Knicks.
And that was a tough loss. 1 or 2 breaks go their way, and it's a totally different outcome.
Yeah, it's often a game of very slim margins, and those close losses somehow sting even more.
They set the pick. MP way outside. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Wizards trail by 13. And a foul called on MP. That's his 3rd foul so far.
So do you sit him with 3 fouls? Big decision for his coach here.
Champagnie, he's checked in for Kispert. Collins, he's checked in for Chicago. Jones comes in for Herter. Poole outside. Pass to Sarr. And here's Koulibaly. It's Middleton on the wing. Pounded by Ball. Will not go. Misses off the front iron.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
Count it. Good.
And I like the mix of power and agility Ball uses inside. One way or another, he's going to get a shot.
Here's Sarr. Collins defending. Sarr passes to Poole. tries it from 19. Good. Third basket in 6 attempts.
Possessing the full complement offensively, Poole can be a handful.
Pass to Peeler. Collins with a screen on Middleton. From deep, MP. Bulls keep it alive. Collins, no good.
Nice work. Defensively, to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
Off target from outside. Chicago leading by 13. Ball passes to MP. And there's the screen. Counted from distance. MP's got 19 points.
His third shot from downtown this quarter, 4 for the game.
Back to Poole. Lets it go from deep. And it's MP with a rebound. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
2 minutes.
There's the drive. And MP throws it down.
Yeah, it's so rewarding as a coach to see a young guy like MP succeeding like this on the offensive end.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Poole, a screen on MP. Pass to Champagnie. Outside Coulibaly. Poole with the ball. 4-3. And Chris Middleton gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game. Smith, he's checked in for Chicago. DeSumo comes in for Ball. Bulls leading by 18. MP looking around. Drives to the hoop. And it's Coulibaly with a rebound. And for the Wizards, they're shooting just around 47% in the second quarter. And the foul called on MP. That's his 4th foul of the contest. And so it's Chicago in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
I have some research here that might explain everything.
And we've got some
Welcome back, everybody. He's checked in for White. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Champagnie. No good on the triple.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
They've got Chris Middleton, Bilal Coulibaly out there with Jordan Poole. Then there's Sarr, and it's Champagnie at the 4. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. Now Middleton. Give him 8. Outside Coulibaly. Washington again can't hit.
I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
MP with it. 23 points in the game. The 3 from Ball. And it's Coulibaly with a rebound. Wizards trail by 11. And the foul called on MP. That'll be foul number 5 on it.
Just a little too aggressive, and now he's on that brink of fouling out. Expect their opponent to really go after him now.
Outside Coulibaly. With the teardrop. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got 5 rebounds tonight. MP finds Ball. MP, a screen on Poole. For 3. Rebound by Middleton. Middleton's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Poole. Here's Champagnie. To the paint. Middleton, no good. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. And at home for the next game, it'll be New York pulling in to face them. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. And growing up in California, Stan, when did you first fall in love with the game of basketball?
Well, Brian, my dad coached for a long time, and I just remember going to his practices and going to his games. I can't remember a time where I didn't love the game.
Here's Coulibaly. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Here's MP. MP right through him.
Yeah, and let me tell you guys, I've seen a lot of great players come up in this league. MP is as focused on winning as they come.
Pass to Champagnie. Here's Sarr. Throws it up high. Vucevic with a steal. And now the Bulls in transition. Good chance here for Ball. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Ball's got 6. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
We're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
Poole against Ball. Pass to Champagnie. And here's Coulibaly. Here's Champagnie. Inside. 5 on the clock. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. Poole for 3. Rebound by the Bulls. MP's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Ball. Drops in the layup for 2. Ball's gotten 4 this quarter.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Poole outside. Pass to Coulibaly. Now here's Middleton to win the cold spell. Rebounded by Peeler. Peeler's got 5 rebounds tonight.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team. They're really working the paint now.
Wizards trail by 21. And here's Coulibaly. Back to Poole. And stolen by Herter. All alone on the break. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And at 6'10", Buzelis is becoming a very difficult cover for defenses, especially when he's aggressive and trying to score.
So for Washington, Kispert comes in for Middleton. And Malcolm Brogdon is subbed in for Coulibaly. And we've got a timeout from Brian Keefe. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
Coach definitely wants to talk about their interior defense, which has not been impressive.
Yeah, it's basically a layup line. You're not going to win many games if you can't offer more resistance than that.
Back to Kispert. Pass to Poole. Now Brogdon. Covered by MP. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Sarr. Collins defending. Count it. Sarr's got 7 now in this quarter. Chicago leading by 20. Now here's MP. He's got 27. Pass to Jones. Over Poole. The Bulls with another miss. Washington has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Here's Sarr. 14 points for him. Poole outside. 3-pointer. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. That's on Jalen Smith. He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
Yeah, you have to admire the confidence that Poole plays with. He wouldn't be where he is without it.
And Washington making a change here. Bayes checked in. And the Bulls also making a change. Desumu's checked in. The Bulls have gotten 7 of 14 attempts to fall in the half. Pass to Jones. MP outside. Takes a three. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Jones has got 4 assists now tonight.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
Stan, when Tre Jones is on the floor, you can just see how easily the offense flows.
Well, Brian, he's the kind of point guard that teammates love to play with because his only thought out there is setting up other guys. He's not going to light you up with his own scoring, but he is a great facilitator.
Old school, traditional point guard makes everybody better.
You don't see many of those anymore.
Smith passes to Dosunmu. Shot clock at 6. Collins with a screen on Poole. Jones. It's rebounded by Washington. Pass to Kispert. They set the screen. Poole outside. It's tipped. Stolen by Jones. And it's good for 2. Jones has got his first 2 points.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Pass to Sarr. Back to Poole. 4-3. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And he's going for the lob. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
You know, it makes you think about all the highlight reels MP is going to make over his career. Nice throwdown right there.
And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for the Washington Wizards. Kispert outside. Poole outside. And here's Kispert. Give him 8. Down low. Here's Sarr. 2 points. That one goes. Sarr's got 16 points.
Well, you have to track Sarr in that action. He's so fluid for his size and does a great job coming off the pick.
MP, the pass to Smith. Pass to Jones. Sinks the tray. He's got 5.
What a great sign for this team. Jones shooting it with conviction.
Poole against Jones. Bay outside. Here's Sarr. Shoots a fadeaway. Good. 8 buckets in 12 attempts.
Sarr is playing with a lot of confidence, not questioning himself, just using his size to keep finding buckets.
Smith outside. MP outside. Fires the 3. Sarr pulls it in.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
3-pointer is up from Brogdon. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make it 9 tries so far.
Yeah, good floor recognition from Sarr. Encouraging to see him working on his passing like this.
Peeler, the pass to Collins. 1:02 left in the 3rd quarter. Back to MP. Here he goes. Softly dropped. In the floater. Peeler's got 13 in the 2nd half.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Brogdon with a screen on Jones. Poole from long range. Smith with the rebound. Bulls leading by 20. DeSumo outside. Brogdon against MP. Here's Jones. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 6 assists in the game. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Brogdon against MP. Over MP. And it's Chicago with a board.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's the look they want. It's tough working the mid-range area.
On the wing, Jones puts up a 3. Goes back up. And Collins lays it up and in.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Bulls. He's been an offensive force, now with over 30 points after the quarter. Back after this. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Here's Carrington on the court for the Bulls, getting the fourth quarter going. Buzelis out there with Kevin Huerter. Then it's MP, then it's Lonzo Ball, and it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Brogdon. There's the drive. Buzelis grabs the board. And the Bulls shooting around 59%. They've been outstanding on the offensive end. Pass to Ball. There's the 3. And Holmes pulls it down.
Not himself from range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying.
Now Bay. Well, Stan, you've coached some lockdown defenses. With the way the game is officiated these days, is it getting too hard to defend?
Well, it's certainly frustrating. You've heard defenders saying everything is a foul. We might need to redefine incidental contact. Great example there of the way MP's game around the rim continues to grow and develop.
Ball against Brogdon. Pass to Holmes. On the wing, Bay. 6 to shoot. Kispert outside. Here's the 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Peeler's got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Huerter. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Now Brogdon. Shoots over Ball. The Wizards with another miss. Picked it out of midair. Bay passes to Brogdon. In the air. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And Grant, when you play the Wizards, you better be ready to run.
VA, they like to speed you up. They force you to play at their pace. And on the flip side, that gives you open floor opportunities as well.
Will stand for the Bulls. The DeRozan, Levine, Vucevic era didn't lead to the playoff success they'd hoped for.
No, Brian, 2 losses in the play-in tournament and just 1 playoff appearance, which resulted in a quick first-round exit. Changes were definitely necessary.
White against Brogdon. Pass to Bay. Over Williams. Bay passes to Kispert. High post Holmes. Here's Bay. And that's good from 17 feet.
Right there, Bay just taking what the defense allows. Good shot.
To the middle. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Assist goes to
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Bay passes to Kispert. The three-pointer off the mark. The Bulls have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Kicks it out to MP. Three-pointer. Another one falls. Amazing.
3-point.
And no one can stop him. It's another 40-point game, and he's had a bunch of them.
And with tonight's performance, he's now tied for 4th on the single-season 40-point game list. Holmes passes to Kispert. The three. Carrington no good.
Tried to come right back at him with the three. Not that time.
MP outside. Driving in, and he makes it on the layup. Peeler's got 43 points.
Oh, sometimes you know the contact is coming. MP not shying away at all.
Pass to Holmes. Here's Bay. Kispert outside to halt the run. Hits the trifecta.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. MP with it. Outside White. Lets it fly. It's hauled in by Carrington. For Washington, they've got 2 of 8 shots to drop in the final quarter. Good work defensively by White. The Bulls have gotten 6 of 8 shots to fall during this fourth. Screen by MP. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And now a chance to see what's coming up for Chicago. On Saturday, they'll be matching up against Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks. And then on Monday, they'll go up against Chris Paul and the San Antonio Spurs.
It's no secret around the league that this team loves playing in their own building. They're loaded with home games over the next stretch, so this is a chance to win some ball games.
And so it's White with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Pick by Vucevic. This one for 3. The Bulls with another miss. And Washington shooting just 42% so far in the game. Spins. Sarr passes to Poole. Takes it inside. Chicago grabs the miss. Peeler's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Well, Grant, it appears that league expansion is around the corner. Any concerns about spreading the talent too thin?
Not really, B.A. I mean, the global pool of players competing for an NBA roster spot has never been deeper. So there's plenty of talent to go around.
Washington shooting 27% here in the fourth. Outside Coulibaly. Poole against Vucevic. Poole shot is off.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Outside Horton Tucker. No good on the shot.
I'm not sure how he's going to explain that shot later.
Yeah, you know, back in the day, you'd be taking a seat. Now, unfortunately, it seems like we see too many ill-advised shots.
Middleton passes to Poole. They set the pick from outside the arc. Poole can't get that one to fall.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
From deep, MP knocks down the long J. MP's got 48.
You have to be ready to take your shots when they come. And MP was ready this time.
It's Poole to drive. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Kobe White picks one up. You know, Grant, we've seen career performances in the play-in tournament, but the stats don't count for regular season or the playoffs.
You know, that's crazy, B.A. So let's just count them as playoff stats. It used to be only 3 rounds instead of 4, so there is a precedent to adding more games to the official postseason.
Champagnie, he's checked in for Washington. Washington's gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the 4th. Here's Poole. Back to Coulibaly. Launches it. Buries it from 3. Coulibaly's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, when you give him room like that, just expect it to go in.
Jones, the pass to MP. Picked by Smith. And here's MP from outside. And another one!
I mean, he has been hot as a kettle and serving all comers.
And making a little history tonight. He's just tied for the 3rd most 50-point games in league history.
Tying up none other than Kobe Bryant with 25. And when you're being compared with him, you know you're doing something right.
With the drive, and MP throws it down.
Well, young guys rarely hesitate to throw it down when they can. MP is no exception.
And for the Wizards, they're shooting 27% here in the 4th. Pass to Coulibaly. Here's Champagnie. Tipped. Oh, MP throws it down.
Talk about finishing with power. MP showing the rim no mercy there.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. When you look at all the turnovers, boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute.
And that one's good. Middleton.
Just what they wanted from that possession. A quality look in tight.
Now here's Jones. And here's MP from outside. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. MP's got 58.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Coulibaly on the wing. Covered by MP. Middleton outside. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Jones, the pass to Dosunmu. Back to Jones. Picked by Smith from the arc. Oh, another one falls.
And with this tremendous night, he is tied for 2nd most 60-point games in a season.
What a year he's having. Game after game, being able to score so effortlessly. Truly remarkable. Coulibaly. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. And it's the Bulls' ball. They're on a 17-7 run. Smith outside. Pass to Collins.
2 minutes.
And the NBA moving to a 2-day draft. Your thoughts on the change, Grant?
You know, B.A., a lot of pro sports are shifting to multi-day drafts. And the NBA draft can be long if done all in one evening. So maybe a good choice to break it up.
Here's Sarr. Poole outside. Wing shot on the way. The rebound by MP. MP's, and here's MP. He'll bring it up for Chicago.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Bulls.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And they notch another win, number 34 of the year.
And they've had their fingerprints all over this series, winning 2 straight and looking like they have this team's number.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for MP.
Well, you know, his work on the glass was a key factor, helping to turn the tide as far as the possession game, and so often. That's the difference.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. On defense, the Wizards. MP no good. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Champagnie. Middleton outside. Outside Koulibaly. Shot clock at 6. Plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That one's on Zach Collins.
No debate there. He got hammered.
At the line for the Wizards, Koulibaly.
It's both from the stripe. 27 seconds left in the game. Outside Jones. Pass to Collins. It's stolen. Middleton outside. Here's Champagnie. Launches a 3. No good. So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. To walk into enemy territory and...
Keep it up, MP. Keep chopping wood. Solid effort tonight on both ends.